Well, hello YouTube. Yeah, you know who I am, so I'm not going to introduce myself. Right, um, everyone's doing tent reviews at the moment, so what I thought I'd do is do my very own tent review of the one I've mostly been using this year. This year being 2020, and I carry it in that. My British Army Bergen. Right, it fits in the side pouch very nicely. The tent itself, it's only 1.5 to 1. I think it's 1.6. I think it is. The hydrostatic head is 3,000 millimeters. It comes with one alloy pole, which you can see there, and it started raining brilliantly. It's there, which goes all the way around to there, and it's hailstone. Oh, there you go. Since I'm doing a review, brilliant. It's just typical, but there we go. Anyhow, the tying out points is 1, 2, 3, and then one that's connected to my bag. This is rather typical. There we go. As you can see, the tent is used quite often, in fact very often. Believe you me, if you've seen my latest video of when we was out at Dinas, it was bloody windy. I mean, we're talking 50 to 60 mile an hour winds, and this took the abuse. In fact, it took the abuse and it could take absolutely more, basically. To say that it is brilliant is an underestimation. Let's have a look inside. Since it's raining, so there we go. I mean, the space in here is just amazing. Literally, the space is amazing. It's have you ever seen Doctor Who? It's like a TARDIS. Now I can get my Bergen in here, in this point, in the porch. My Bergen fits there, and as you can hear, it is bloody raining, typical. There we are. Do live in Pembrokeshire. How it's connected to the inner, how the outer is connected to the inner. Oh, there we go, it's hailstone. Ah, there we go, that's typical. It's by these tie-off points, which connect to these. And as you can see, it goes all the way around to there. For the purpose of leaving these open, it's just for this demonstration. You've got a tie-off point down there, one at the corner, one at the back, and one there, one there, and one there. There's many parts about this tent that I do like, and there's some parts that I don't like about it. I mean, you've even got a light holder there, which is absolutely brilliant. I mean, you can use this as a bivvy, basically. You can just use the outer as a bivvy, and the inner itself can come down, and you can use this as a ground sheet, which is quite good. So all you have to do is unhook the sides, keep it pegged out at the bottom, and you can use that as your ground sheet. I mean, fair dues, you are going to come across bugs in summer, but I mean, it's like we don't have like big monsters like they do in California and that sort of thing. Australia, they have big beasties. But it's good. You've got a mesh in the door as well. It's breathable. Here it comes again. Which is breathable. And like I say, I mean, it's basically like a TARDIS, really. I mean, you could easily fit 2 people in here. Literally. I mean, you all know I go camping with Nathan. While camping in Pembrokeshire. Shout out to you, mate. Get in. The Diamond Geezer. But, you know, when it comes down to it, it's a case of being comfortable when you're going camping. You know, I mean, like I say, I mean, you all know my videos. We go in absolutely horrid weather. In fact, I don't think we've actually been out in a good weather, to be honest. But when it comes down to it, this is bomb-proof. And me saying it's bomb-proof, you can take that to bank, because basically it's a tent that does what it says on the box. Like I say, if you can carry it, it'll do the job for you. It's warm as well. We've been out in some, like I say, we've been out in some really bad weather. I'm not getting no like kickbacks or anything like this from Berghaus, not so, you know, to say, oh, this is a wonderful tent, go out and buy it because it's brilliant. But I'm just talking from experience. Like I say, well, you can see the state of this tent itself. I mean, basically, it's not straight out of the box, and I don't do shit like that anyway. So, if you're thinking about buying a one-man tent for hills, I really suggest you buy this, because basically it does what it says on, you know, it does what it says on box. It's well ventilated, it keeps you dry, keeps you warm. I mean, recommendations I can give it. 3 places I've been. One's Pembrokeshire, where I am from. Mid Wales, Eden Valley, and basically Preseli Hills. Now, if you can get more extreme places to go camping in, this will do the job. I can well say that it will do the job. Like I says, it'll do what, you know, what it says in the box. I don't know what else to say. Oh yeah, things I don't like about it. The colour. Like I say, we go wild camping. I wish it were green. Literally, I do wish it were green, but it's not. But you never know, Berghaus might come out with one. There we go, a little bit of information for you. 3.1 socket head, 3000, and a T6 ally pole. And believe you me, that pole has stuck some right winds hitting it, and I dare say I'll need another one at some point. But I hope this has been useful for somebody. Gives you food for thought. And like I say, that goes into this pouch here. That, very snugly. All of it. And I don't strip them down. I just keep them all together, and I don't like tents that do that. I don't like taking a tent out that you got to put one section up, then another section. It's no good in my book. I don't like it. Oh, another little tip for you. Like I say, windy conditions. Got 2 carabiners there. One's attached to my bag, which is heavy, so that's not going to go nowhere. And that one is attached to the guideline, which is attached to there. like I say, priceless, absolute priceless. Get yourself to do it like that. You'll never have your tent flying away when you're putting her up or when you're putting her down. So I think that's all I can say about the Berghaus 3.1 Peak. This is not the Pro edition either. That's completely different as that. If you can afford it, get Pro edition. It's exactly the same. But it can the inner and the outer I think is 5,000, and I think the bottom, the inner, is 3,000. But hey ho. Like I say, if Berghaus come out with a green edition, I'll buy that. So, I hope you've all had a good Christmas, and I hope you all have a safe New Year. Take care, everyone. I wish you all the best from me and my family to you and your families. Take care.